everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mommy Joan Abante and our channel is about quarantine coping tips, sustainable lifestyle tips to support the advocacy of our son Ethan Abante, mommy advice, mommy tips, and mommy favorites. So for this vlog, this is intended for the experience, okay? So this is more on like how are you going to tips on applying for a job. All right, so first and foremost, I would like to set the expectation and the parameters straight that the degree of difficulty when I try this technique the difficulty right now is higher than what I experienced before. Because right now we are in a pandemic, so it's really difficult, and I could really attest to that because in terms of job alerts that I receive, unlike before, like I receive in the morning, afternoon, evening, and a day-to-day basis, right now I can only receive like once a week, and it's just like 1 2 3 4 job ads, job alerts. So that's how difficult the situation right now. However, if you want to try this technique and you want to apply for a job right now, first and foremost, the easiest way is really to alert your network or your friends to help you through recommendations. Wherever I have here some techniques that I tried before, and I'll share it with you in some examples. Right? Number one, do right now update your CV. Your CV is a detailed history, partial history of your career life, of your work life. It's more detailed. You have the can like the write all the duties and responsibilities, even write your publications if you wrote a book, or the programs. It's as detailed as possible, the training activities you attended, seminars, etc. That's again a detail. It's more than a two-page document. A thing with resume is 1 to 2 pages. It's a summary of your work experiences. Okay, again, let's do your CV because I'll tell you why later. Okay, number 2, check the hiring industries, because some industries right now are still hiring. And then connect with your friends, or okay, what's wrong with asking for help at this point in time if you really want to have a work or job at this point. Number 3, establish your negotiable and non-negotiable, meaning to say, in terms of salary, how much are you willing to compromise, because you cannot ask for more assuming that you had a job and unfortunately something happened in the company, so you're no longer automatically active, so you cannot ask for that kind of price, or salary. So you have to price yourself and how much are you willing to negotiate. Number 4, this is how you crafting tailor fit your resume to the job postings, especially using the keywords. Why? Here's the reason. We, as a recruiter before, I used what we call, I don't know what we call it right now, but we paid for the search engine. We type in the keywords and automatically we have access from that sites, all the resumes from people here and abroad. Especially, I used it before if it's a hard to fill position. But anyway, right now, most of the companies probably have their own hiring database, so you use keywords. So at least you are there. Okay, so because we are targeting the 2 critical steps here that you should get in. Okay, one is the paper screening, and that's the first step, and the other one is the interview. Okay, so those are the things, those are the steps that we want you, because you're really okay with the You want a job right now, so you're okay with that. After that, you're going to check again that job postings to the CV and craft the resume. So you're going to copy paste or rephrase the how you're going to make resume to suit to that job posting. Okay? And lastly, apply, meaning make yourself visible, quote unquote, to the job market. So meaning you apply, you go apply, send resumes, send resumes. How many? 10. In a week, allocate a time or a day just for, for application. Sharo, 10 to ano. Because if mo apply rapud ka like, like you said 1, 2, or 3, lahi na na siya. Chances are, we need to increase your chances pa of getting to the first 2 critical steps in hiring. That's our intent. Okay. I'll share to you 2 of my work experiences, or what happened to me, put it that way. There was a point wherein at that time I think some industries were not performing and some industries were okay. So I wanted to try if I am marketable in that particular industry, because I was aiming for the pay, of course. I needed a job, I need the money, frankly speaking, and the learning and the title. So I was willing, in terms of negotiation, I was willing to compromise certain things. Okay, that's it. So if you ask me right now, is because your industry is challenging, so you might as well, what I'm telling you, try other industries as long as you have in your skills, in your competencies, in your skills, you have it. Like for example, programming, you know how to program. However, in terms of pay, so probably medyo, because you're not experienced in that area, then that's why, how much are you willing to negotiate? Alright? Number 2, because I was like, I wasn't active for a long time. All I needed was, I wanted is to know the drill. When I say to know the drill, is I wanted to put myself what's like to apply again. Okay? There was a job posting that a critical requirement. I knew I wasn't qualified because I did not have that work experience. However, I did try because 4 out of 5 raman siya. I just wanted to know how it feels again to be interviewed and how I will answer. And malay mo, in the long run, they might give me a chance and train me for that software magud siya. The company would give me a chance. So I was able to qualify for the 2 critical steps, paper screening, even like, had an interview. If you ask me, was I hired? No, because that is, I knew it. However, the good thing about it, because I was active, because I put myself into the process again, it was an opportunity for me to network. You know what happened? Somebody took my resume, recommended me to another company. Thank you, Lord, for that helpful people in my life and that person. Okay? So, just you'll never know. You could meet somebody who can recommend you, who can help you. And lastly, ask your friends or whoever you know in the industry for help. At this point in time, it's okay to ask help, to try, rather than you sitting down and not doing anything. Alright? So, good luck in your job search, because I know, again, I'll tell you, what happened to me may be unique for me, but at least maybe you will learn a thing or two. Of right now, you might look at your resume and rather CV and learn, and you get give you a perspective whether you will pursue this industry, your previous industry, or would you like to take a different path. But okay, this is a serious talk for those of you who are experienced and who had a position before. What I'm going to tell you right now is be very careful of your choices of the next jump, because that will have an effect in how you're going to progress with your career. You know what I mean? Because you are already in the state of branding yourself. There's already progression, there's already career. Okay? Two different things man ang job and career. You might have 5 years in the same job. Job ra ka. You had a job, but you didn't have a career. Career is a conscious effort of progression, no, from one position to another. So please, if you are applying right now, be very conscious and be very what do you call serious in analyzing your next jump or next as come apply. All right? And if you ask me, if it's okay if you have a position title to lower because you need, it's okay. It happens to a lot of people. At some point in our career, reboot na siya. At some point in our career, you will settle for quote unquote a lower position title for a higher pay. It's just a title, right? It's just a title, my dear friends. It doesn't define who you are. Because who you are in the corp, that's your 9 to 5 probably, or 8 to 6. That's just you. Beyond that, they're still you. Okay? So be very, again, for those who are positioning, trying to brand themselves already, be very careful with your jump. Call it jump. Alright? So thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And see you next vlog. Bye.